Yeah. Oh.
That microphone acts as a trigger. It'll hear Bob quack and switch on the main mic a few yards away. That will record the initial quack, then listen for echoes bouncing back. The whole shooting match plotted by a computer.
You know what happens to ducks that don't cooperate, huh?
Yeah. Got it.
That was a test. You can see the initial shot from the starter's pistol is the peak on the left, and the smaller bumps after it are the echoes coming back. The system works. Now, for the ducks.
I'll tell you guys to be quiet because any sound will start the computer recording, and then you need to silently induce the duck to quack.
Can you quack?
Silently induce a duck to quack.
Look me in the eye and quack. Quack. Come on, boy. Quack. Quack.
All right, see if they're ready.
Are you guys ready?
Don't mess with me, duck. When I say quack, you're gonna quack, right? I'm the boss here. Don't give me any beak.
Quiet.
Give him the thumbs up.
It's like he's trying to collect a loan from the duck loan collection agency. We want to talk to you about some outstanding feed.
Who'd have thought ducks get cold feet?
Oh boy.
There's nothing but wind noise. Clearly, Bob's got stage fright.
I want you to do this. Got it? Quack. Quack, damn you.
Done.
I'm gonna swap him out with the other one.
All right, I'll bring him over to you.
Bob's out. Roy's in. But a funny thing happens in the changeover.
Oh, maybe that may be bringing them together.
Yeah.
They just needed someone to talk to. Seems obvious now. The MythBusters are back in the hunt.
Ah, that looks like a quack.
It's astonishing how well that works.
There's something else astonishing. They've got the quack, but they don't have an echo. Not a one. But then, there's not much here for the sound to bounce off.
In terms of trees and plants and so on, you don't get very much of an echo, certainly not off of leaves.
Roger thinks if there were any echoes, the background noise drowned them out.
A sweetheart duck.
To prove that, and bust this silly myth once and for all, Bob and Roy will have to go hi-fi.
Okay, that's really cool.
Meyer Sound makes top-of-the-range concert speakers. Roger's their staff scientist.
Hi, guys.
They plan 2 experiments at the lab. First, to capture a crystal-clear quack with no echo. Then, they'll record Bob and Roy in a room that does echo. The computer should show if there's a difference. To get the clear quack, they'll use an anechoic chamber. It absorbs echoes by trapping sound vibrations in baffles on the walls and ceiling.
All right, let's take them into the chamber.
There we go.
Bob and Roy are game.
I noticed there's a hole in the screen. Maybe I can goose the duck.
Quack!
Nothing. Bob and Roy have wised up.
Jamie, I have an idea. We get underneath the platform and we stay there for like a full minute or two, and then we both pop up on both sides of them.
A duck ambush. It's risky, because if this doesn't work, Jamie and Adam will look really stupid.
Anything? Nothing. Nothing at all.
Peep.
Not a peep.
It's all starting to look like a high-tech waste of time. When, for no apparent reason, Bob and Roy get chatty.
Got something.
It's a pristine quack. And it turns out there is something different about it after all.
Well, I never, he's saying.
It's a series of exponentially decaying impulses, which looks almost exactly like room reverberation.
This is the exact moment Jamie is blinded by science.
Have you been paying attention?
What they found is that when you plot it on the computer, the quack looks exactly like an echo. And that could explain the origins of the myth.
Its echo might actually sound just like its quack. It might blend together for you.
So you might be hearing an echo, but think you're still hearing the quack. Time to crank up the second experiment in the echoey room. Hopefully the computer can tell the difference.
You ready to quack for science?
Okay, quiet please. Go. Got it.
You did really, really good.
Good job.
No, you did excellently.
Finally, Bob and Roy have produced on cue. This cavern of a warehouse is perfect for echoes, if there are any. The moment of truth has arrived.
Okay, so you want to see our quacks? So here's the duck quack that we recorded, and I think this initial part here is the quack.
Yo, well, does that mean it echoes?
You know what? It's just hard to tell.
Really?
The reverberation looks just like the quack.
You'd think the combined brains of man and machine would be more than a match for Bob and Roy. But somehow,
Ready?
once again, they've frustrated science. And for one final time, they'll have to sing for their supper. Roger knows the echo is there somewhere.
Got it.
And sure enough, amid the techno babble, at last he finds what he's looking for.
This series of decaying impulses is the reverberation, definitely the echo.
Definitely the echo.
Myth busted.
Don't be so hasty. MythBusters, let's go home. See ya.
They've conclusively shown that although a quack's echo might be quiet and tricky to hear, it does exist.
So, how does it feel to be riding the absolute crest of urban myth busting?
Busterific.
And for their contribution to modern science, Bob and Roy have earned a rent-free Bayside home for life.
Well, what do you think? Looks good? All right.
Where were all those quacks when we needed them?